When you're dealing with debts, it can help to know the difference between debts that are a priority and those that aren't. In this video, we'll explain some of the differences and look at some examples. The examples we'll talk about apply to the whole of the UK, but the consequences of not paying some debts varies depending on where you live. So we'd always recommend visiting our website to find out a little bit more specific for you. Some bills and debts are classified as priorities because the consequences of not paying them are higher than other types of debts. One example of this is your rent or your mortgage, when not paying over a period of time could result in you losing your home. This is a very serious outcome, which is why it's such a priority. Another example is your utility bills. The possible consequence of not paying what you owe is having your supply cut off or money taken directly from your wages or benefits. This could leave you in financial difficulty or without access to basic services. If you're worried about falling behind with priority debts, it's vital you get advice. The sooner you deal with these debts, the more likely you'll prevent serious action being taken against you. Now, let's look at non-priority debts. These debts usually have less serious consequences if you don't pay them. Firstly, because these are unsecured, they're not linked to an important asset such as your home. This reduces the immediate risk of more serious action being taken. There's also a collections process in place for these types of debts that creditors follow before they consider taking more serious action. However, it's important to remember that although we call some debts non-priority, it doesn't mean that people you owe money to can't take further action. Not paying could still lead to your debts being passed to a collections agency or court action. To find out more about this, visit our page on the debt collection process. And finally, we're here to help if you're worried about falling behind with any of your debts, whether they are priority or non-priority. We're a non-profit organisation and offer free, impartial debt advice online or over the phone. We'll give you advice and recommend solutions to help you deal with your debts and be here to support you every step of the way.